watch us, and y'all know who the regulars are, but we are going to introduce some new people that are here tonight. We have Bright Star in the building, and we also have Rick 316 in the building, and we have Mocha in the building as well. So we have three beautiful additions to the show tonight. And
Welcome.
get in the comments. Y'all gonna stay max to the black with us, and hopefully y'all like what we do, right? So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our topics. This is one of our cool and casual conversations. And first up, if you watch, if you're a Power fan, then you know Raising Canaan. If you watch the show, you know the mother of Rock and her siblings was dying of cancer, right? And she was asking her kids to take her out of her misery. So the question that has been pulled from that is, if your parent is pretty much ain't shit, would you do them that justice of taking them out of their misery?
Mm?
Mm? Would you tell your parent if they were dying from
Remind
would you do it, especially if they
moral.
were ain't nothing parent?
Yeah, there you go. That's the moral. They can't be ain't nothing parent. They ain't been there for you. They ain't shit. Ooh, excuse my like. They ain't crap.
I'll make them suffer.
Don't brush it up now. Wait.
Mind you, if they ask you to do it, though. If they ask you to do
Can I
Come on,
speak?
I'll make them suffer out here.
Yes, that's sparkle. You want to come up?
So my thoughts on that, honestly, if I'm thinking, and the key word is ain't sugar honey iced tea. That's how I'm gonna say it right now. Okay. So that key word, right? So if you're doing them that justice, you're still doing them a justice. And what justice have they done for you? So you've been in misery your whole life, and then this parent that ain't been there, they ain't been nothing to you, this and that, asking you to do them a favor. Am I gonna do it? No. Why? Because that's on my heart still. And this parent ain't ever been there for me to even want to do anything like that in the first place. So now I'm not gonna do it. Somebody else can do that. I'm not gonna do
Ooh, okay, okay. Rick, what you thinking over there? Would you take your parent out of their misery if they
Nope.
was already ain't sugar honey iced tea?
Nope. I'll
No.
make them suffer.
What?
Nope.
But why?
I'll make them sit right home and suffer.
Because
it.
they
So
want
you
sugar
gonna
honey iced tea. That's why. Like, so nobody would enjoy. So you wouldn't enjoy doing it, taking them out their misery.
nope.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Bright Star, what you got to say?
I agree with the panel. There's no way. There's no way I could do that. No way. None.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My little Gemini self, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my 2 cents in there. I'll pull the plug. I'll pull the plug. You know what? That's just me. I'll pull the plug because I would just be thinking about all the times that they wasn't there for me, and it's just best for me and you to go ahead and get it over with. So that's
Oh
just
my
me.
goodness.
That makes sense.
All
That
the
makes
way.
sense.
It makes sense, but I don't think I would be the one to do it.
Okay,
I feel like it's still me doing them a favor.
Mocha, would you feel like it's doing a favor?
I feel like you might be asking me to do you a favor, but it's for me and for you. Just like when people ask for forgiveness, I do it for me and for you. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do this for me and for you.
See, I'm gonna take you out.
So you miserable too.
I do it.
She sound like Red. It's for me and for you.
It
She
is.
like
You
it
see
so
how
far.
therapeutically she put
So so you're miserable too? So you're gonna be miserable too?
No, I'm not. That's why it's for me and for you. Let's both get it done. Let's deal with it now.
She gonna be happy when they die.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That might bring me a little joy. You know what I'm saying? OG, what you got to say? Because you ain't said nothing.
Who, me?
man, look here. It depends. It always depends on your background, your upbringing, the severity of the situation, the severity of the relationship between the child and the parent. You know what I mean? Honestly, I still couldn't do it. Even if I had that type of level of hatred, I still couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
If
put a
they
plug in.
ask
I
for it
couldn't.
though, if they're asking for it.
No,
Well,
because that's a favor. You ain't getting
That's
nothing from me.
favor.
You ain't getting nothing.
You taking that to heart, ain't you?
Look, chill. Real
Yes.
thin line.
I mean, you probably is finna get some life insurance money. I'm just saying. 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 It's a business transaction. At this point, I'm thinking about the life insurance money after you done croaked over. So I'm just saying.
I guess
No,
if you think
no.
about seeing for you, that makes sense. Maybe if you
that's
got
a
it
Yeah.
on the
damn
policy,
shame.
if you
That's a
got my name on
damn
it,
shame.
Is the dangling
you got
carrot
my
an
name on it.
insurance policy there? Like, that's what we need to
How
know.
big
Get my
is that
name on there.
policy? Because I
Like,
mean, it
But
might
y'all
be
ain't work that
worth
out
it.
first. Don't die yet. Don't die yet.
But
I
it
have
still
Get my
go
name
back
found
to
on it first.
your upbringing, your background, the level of hatred you got for that person. I could, like I said, some people could go across the board with it. Some people ain't. You know, like I said, it's still gonna be levels to that shit. It's levels to that shit.
But
Yeah,
Excuse
this
my
is
language.
good.
definitely. Definitely.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Even at that level of hatred, you think you could hold on to that for 30 years? You think time might not change you in some way to help you? No, I'm just saying, because some people had their reasons to hold on, don't want to do something bad to they people.
I don't understand because I'll never pull the plug. Let them suffer.
But listen, I feel like y'all saying I feel like you saying I don't know. I don't know if I could ever be. The question is, is there any situation where you would do that?
I give you a
Nope.
situation. How
Nah, I
about
feel
they
like
are
I said,
brain dead,
nah.
laying in the hospital. They ain't gotta ask for it, but they still living. They can still breathe. The doctor say you can pull the plug, but you don't have to. Would you pull that plug still if you hated your parents that much? Because truly, they already suffering. Regardless of how y'all put it, the suffer is gonna be there either right now or later on in life.
Okay,
I'll let them suffer.
let's just say this.
Right
You pull the
now, right
plug, she
now,
came to
and
you,
put
she
my
came to you
name
that
on it,
day, pull the
and put
plug,
my name
and then the
on it.
doctor came to y'all tomorrow and said, hey, we just had a little
Give me
breakthrough
a
on
new pen
something.
to write it.
She could have had a transfusion. She could have did this. She could have did that. You think she would have had that same decision? You think she still would have told y'all, hey, yo, yeah, go ahead and just knock me off. Yeah, I'm
Right.
tired. I'm tired of living. You see what I'm
Guess
I
what?
saying?
don't
Like, and
think
now you gotta live
Guess
with that.
what?
Now you gotta live with that on your conscience. Like I messed up. I made a whole
I
decision.
still ain't
How
doing
you
it.
gonna tell your
I'm still
family
not
that?
gonna
Rest
do
in
it.
peace.
cancer and being
The
in a coma
only way.
is two different things, and that's two different feelings. But I think this is a good topic because this is why a lot of people need to go to therapy. I'm just saying because if you're
I'm still
healed
not gonna
from
do it.
all of this, then you would have a better time navigating through this issue if you were brought to this bridge. So
Not only
Y'all,
this
I
happens
think
every
y'all
day.
missing the
Really, it
point.
really do.
Y'all holding
hold
this
on.
back from what they asking for. They asking me, please pull the plug. Why wouldn't I do that? If I'm healed, I'm doing
Mhm.
what they asking for.
The only way that I
Savagery.
would do it if they have
Savage.
brain activity.
The
But see,
savagery that I'm
That makes
hearing
sense.
around this.
No brain activity.
No
I
brain activity.
That's the only way because then they're already dead.
Yeah, facts. They already gone now.
They're already gone.
But
But if they brain
everybody's
activity make them suffer, that's really what. Look. Let me tell you how good suffering is. Okay. I deal with this. Or I'm already here. So when you don't speak to them, when they still living, their hearts, their souls are still intertwined with that child. Okay. At the end of the day, so when they sitting up thinking about you and you ain't picked up that phone and say hello, how you doing? They really crying on the inside. When they sitting there in pain, they really calling that child's name that they didn't neglected at the end of the day. They
That's
is
right.
sitting up at the end of the day, them children who they neglected, they what they
You're
doing.
right. You're
So
absolutely right.
therefore, yeah, let them suffer. I don't mind pulling the plug either. But
But
I would rather let you suffer because I know how good suffering feel for them. I know how it is to sit there and watch somebody suffer. I will
that
watch you suffer.
that go
God
both
is
ways,
like that.
Chester.
Hmm?
That go both ways because
But
even
no,
when somebody
listen, would you
gone, you
rather
still don't
okay,
feel the
listen,
same
let's
way
say they
about it.
did.
I'm telling y'all,
Tell you
Let's
something.
I had
When
say
the
close people
person,
pass
let
to
me
me
tell
like,
you something. Let me tell you something. When it's somebody as pure, somebody's a little pure, okay? Let's say somebody's a little bit more pure. They can try, they can do everything they can to be in their parent's life, right? Now the
gotcha.
parent is sick, finna die, do everything else, and now they want to turn around and say, hey, I miss you. No, I hate you. I hate
But
you.
that's
I
not
don't
the
want to be
question.
around
The
you.
question,
Like
whoa, the question is not do I miss you. The question is will I pull the plug?
What
And
you
yes,
pull
I
And
the
will.
y'all know
plug?
Because
where
let me tell
Mocha
you why.
is
Let me
making
tell
the
you why.
point.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because in your obituary, it's not gonna say you died of natural causes. It's gonna say she died because her daughter killed her. I'll
right,
live with that. If I really hate you, I'm gonna
right.
deal with that.
And
You
But you're
besides,
not gonna get
that
away
shit,
just
with that.
make a
I
point
mean, let's
because
get away with it. If we gonna do it, let's get
you
away with it. I
you're
mean,
putting your feelings
oh
into
my
something that
God,
don't really fire your
y'all
feelings.
jumping out the window. Y'all talking. Damn.
Okay,
Even
so
with
I
them
I know
being
can't
these.
kill them
coherent.
because of the will. Because if I kill them, I don't get the money.
If you kill them, you don't get the money.
So this
Hold on.
you don't
transaction,
get the money. That is
transaction.
true.
I mean, well, I have my friend do it.
For real. Like higher.
Nah,
You
And
don't
see
have
this
no
game.
purpose in this.
Y'all hear this game?
money
See
brings
this what
the
they
evil
call the
out of
money.
everybody. Look here.
Okay,
I said
let's
at
move
least
on.
get
Let's move
away
on.
with it.
Let's move on.
How you gonna do your family, your parent a solid and still get caught? It's,
Like,
it's
I
still
mean, for the insurance company, they
it's
are
still
going
going
to look
wrong.
into
I'm just that I it's,
facts. Moving on to our next topic. Y'all know Shannon Sharpe out here with all
Oh Lord.
this looking. He already looked dusty and crusty to me, but he out here with this mess.
I know you didn't call
This
Shannon
great
Sharp.
case.
oh
Shannon Sharpe, say it, Mocha. What Shannon Sharpe is? Say it, Mocha. What is he? Say it.
That
Say
is a fine black man.
no, he
He
is not.
look. Y'all stop
Right.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
Mocha
hey,
said. Mocha said
that's
that
what
is
y'all
a
get for all the gay
fine
rumors.
black man.
That's what y'all get from all the gay rumors.
Fine.
Look here. If you ask me, that man is gay. Cause ain't no way in heck I'm a man that's gonna be
What
called
kind of church?
Shay Shay. And Monique warned him, Cat Williams warned him. Everybody came on and told him not to mess with those snow bunnies. Okay, now.
Roland, bring that pasta for me tomorrow.
I don't know if you know anything about this topic, but
And
if
my cup.
somebody has warned
Sorry, my cup.
a man about dating white women and how it's gonna bring down his career, and it did, what would you say about that?
They know where to go get their money from. They know what to
True,
do.
true,
They know how
true.
to set the traps.
That's true.
If he was
That's true.
warned, he didn't
Absolutely.
listen. He fell in the trap.
Absolutely.
Fell dead in the trap. That part.
I
That's the part. Okay.
he thought he was so hot that it couldn't happen to him. He did. He really did. I sparkled. Did
He
you?
tried to. I read up on that last night. He tried to give what 10,000, 10 million first.
Ooh.
What he tried to pay off first.
Mhm.
They tried
I
to make an offer
said he
first.
was
Yeah.
Yep.
fine.
Yeah.
I ain't say he wasn't stupid. I said he was fine.
The top part of him is handsome. The
Those
bottom
people
part of
are
him is just
stupid.
messed up.
I ain't seen none of that last night when I was looking at it.
He is
Not
not.
my
He is
opinion.
not. He looked like
My
a big
opinion.
pile of mud.
Oh,
Lord
Jesus.
Jesus.
Just God bless him. Y'all could
Try,
prove that.
try they be attacking the dark skinned brothers game.
Look here.
Look
Look
here.
here. I
Look
understand.
here.
I
Hey, light skin can
He
get it
did look
too.
Can't
fine.
let them do
I
it.
ain't
Like
gonna
Can't let them
lie.
Rick
do
can't
it.
even
God
see you
damn it.
on
I
this,
can't let them
okay?
do
I
Look like
sparkled
fine ass to me.
top rate
The
case.
light skinned people didn't get cooked enough. Quit playing. No.
I would say Shannon Sharp knew better, but
The
he
light
didn't do
skinned
better.
people.
He looked better.
He knew better, but he didn't do better.
Oh,
He
he
didn't do
Yeah,
better. He wanted
done.
that young tenderoni, and I don't know what he thought them young chicks was gonna get him, but some trouble. That's exactly what it got him. And then they got video. They got video. I had more hopes in Shannon Sharp. I've been waiting to talk about this. I had more hopes in
He
Shannon Sharp
talked
because I
like he
had
got
started
some sense,
following him.
right?
I had started riding on the celebrities with him, and then he want to go do some bull like this. And I knew it was coming when Monique was sitting on the couch, and then Cat Williams, and they went on that little rampage. Oh, them white people finna bring you down. You thought you could
Bull
jump the
jive.
top.
Bull
Oh
jive,
Every
as people say.
time though. Every
All
time
the
he was
time.
being brought
Every
up,
time.
Cat started speaking some real stuff, and then after that, oh, now you gotta go to jail. Oh, Bill Cosby did it. Oh, now you gotta go to
Do not
jail.
collect 200.
Calm
Do
down
not
on your
pass
knowledge,
go.
bro. You don't need to know too much. Only a little bit. Only a little bit.
He way too much. OG, what you
They
got?
want to break you first. They
But
want
listen, it's
to
the
in the
thing
court
though.
and try to break you.
Did he feel like you said though? Did he feel he was untouchable? Cause he was a football player. So does he feel like he rode the wave so long now? Ain't nobody checking for him. He's untouchable. Ain't nobody checking for him. Is that what it is?
That's
I
exactly what
believe
he
so because at
did.
the end of the
His
day,
ego
he,
got too
I believe
big.
because he didn't say anything, and it's the celebrities that come on there talking and not him. He's
I
really
feel
more
like this.
responding and interacting with the conversation, but he's not the one saying, "Hey,
He
this is what the
messed up
celebrities
with
are
that
doing."
that Instagram live video. That's where he messed up.
He was trying to prove to y'all that he wasn't Club Gay. That's what that was. Okay.
Lord,
Always
Club
put
Gay.
their
I feel like
mouth.
okay. I feel like two things. I feel like
He
Oh,
tried a little too hard.
I feel like y'all right in a sense, and then I feel like sometimes this is a curse of when you have money and you have a little bit of a little extra stuff come at you. And I feel like old girl knew what she was doing. Like Miss Bright Star said, she knew to place herself within the money. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get off my boy Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? It is a history of this shit. So excuse my language. It is a history of this background. So now it's coming out more and more and more. So I don't know how that's gonna clean it up. I don't know how that's gonna be in the future. I don't want to speak hardly on it because, like I say, I understand that being victim of circumstance and seeing sometimes things look like what it is and ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's take Jonathan Majors for instance. That white
Mm.
lady, how she did my boy, and now we coming out, we finding the truth. That wasn't what it was. But just
I
people try to
appreciate
do
the
anything
truth
for
from
money. People
Jonathan
do
Majors,
anything for
but
clout.
that man cried too much. He cried too much.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry. Go on. Go
God.
on. Go on.
I will agree. He
Go
cried too much.
on.
He is
I love a black
he
man's
was soft.
emotions. Amen. Amen. Love a black man's emotions. But that man cried too
I'm
much.
just saying, even if he does or not, I'm just saying, I'm just using that case to plead my case of what I'm speaking on this brother Shannon Sharp. That's all. I don't mean to get y'all started
The
because
moral of the story
Miss
is
Rosa,
if you
she
mess
finna
up with
roll.
a
Nah, you
white
She
good.
finna roll
you
into a hole that
always
he
saw
the
it
smoke.
through.
Now I'm telling you.
that's
Look,
the moral of the story. Every man get rich and then they get a white woman. Those white women be the main ones that bring
no,
it
but
Amen.
down.
no, not
Amen.
even that. I think when you announce that to the world, I think now you put yourself on the target to saying, okay, we know how we gonna treat you. We know how we gonna, we know how we gonna come at you. And he
The
kind of wanted to
claw's
go
coming
put
out, bro.
himself out there, say he would never date a sister. He not looking for sisters accordingly. Which is that's your taste, my brother. That's your taste. But when you do that, I feel like you kind of put like another target, a level target on your back, and you got the money, and
That's
you got this
right.
going
You
on. You
setting
know what
your
I'm
own
saying?
self up. That's what
You
you're
set your
doing.
own stuff
Your
up.
own
You
mouse
set your own
trap.
stuff up.
You
And I
should have
don't care
stayed
what
over here
they
with
say.
that
A
little
sister, a
chocolate
sister gonna
cookie.
take
You
you
ain't have
through
no
it, but a
problems
woman
with
still
that
gonna be a
little
woman at the
white
day.
chocolate, okay?
She's still gonna call the police on your ass, white or black. She's still gonna do
And
this,
you
white
gonna
or
go
black.
to
But
jail
you gonna
quick
be a
because
woman
she
at the end of the
white.
day. I'd
Yeah,
rather
you
for
gonna
me,
Yeah.
get
sister.
you
At least
gonna
I
get
got
less charges
some
because
point
she
of
white.
yeah, you got some point of leniency before goddamn it, before the mayonnaise take you out, because the mayonnaise gonna take you out first, my brother. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
Lee Ward, you
Chocolate
Not
stay
the
thick,
jail.
mayonnaise go
I'm
watery.
just
I don't care what
saying.
Jail.
you do.
I gotta
Like,
speak in codes tonight. Y'all know I gotta speak
All
in codes
right.
tonight. I can't get too frosty. You know what
Shannon,
I'm
I'm
saying?
disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. Mm.
Who, me?
Oh,
What?
no, Shannon. I'm talking about Shannon. Shannon
Oh
Sharpe. I
yeah.
hope he hear us. I hope he sit in
Oh,
jail and hear us one day.
With
That
them big old
we're
lips
disappointed.
flapping.
Oh,
You
all
should have
right.
kept them
Leah
big
Ward,
lips
you
they
want
was
to end us
supposed
off
to.
on something with Shannon Sharp? I ain't
No,
heard you comment on this. I don't
I
know
think
what
he
real.
all
know.
right.
He
Let
know.
me let me put my bid in.
He should have
Let me
kept
put
doing
my
something
bid
else with
in.
them
So
big
I'm gonna
lips.
pretty
That's
much.
all I'm saying.
Well, he did what he
I'm pretty
did.
much
So hey,
piggyback on what's
got
He could
already
have
something
been
had
else for you.
Mocha.
said.
He could have had Bright
Um,
Star. He could have had me. He ain't want none of us. He wanted some white stuff.
Them big old
Mm-mm-mm.
lips. He could have did other things with them big lips. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
wow.
I
Okay,
fuck
y'all, y'all,
He
y'all, y'all,
understood.
y'all, y'all laying it on right now. Thinking
Oh
about
my
Shannon
gosh.
Sharp right now.
Because
You
Shannon
know what I'm
Sharp is,
saying?
he just ain't
I don't
SHIT,
know.
like, period.
Okay,
nah.
but we just even if we just put it morally, like they be getting on people like, let's just say Travis Hunter, for example, but they be doing the same thing. They be letting the same thing happen to them. So like, I don't have no sympathy at all.
Mm-mm.
None,
None.
none.
What's
Especially when there's a
Like I said,
video.
Shannon Sharpe knew better. He just didn't do better. Ain't
Thank
no
you.
excuse for
That's
that.
all.
Nigga, you
That's
are
all.
old.
He
You're
might
old
not
That's
enough
all.
even
to
knew
know
better. He
what
might not
happens
even
when
knew
you
better.
do
He
that.
was just excited.
That's all. That's all that
He
was.
He
was
was too
excited
excited.
and yes,
excited?
he
Okay.
probably shoot. Now he probably thinking, what? Oh my
Mm.
God, what did I do?
Daffy Duck
What
got
in the
to
hell did I
relive his
do?
life
Well, they
now.
gave him a chance to view the video of what the girl is accusing him of, and he chose not to. He said he don't want
And
to
I
see
wonder
But he
why.
was, but
why he
the
wouldn't want
other
to
Cause
see it.
he
man last
guilty.
night,
If he ain't want
he
to
was
look at it, he
asking
know
them
he
to
wrong. He know he did
he
all
was
that. He
asking
slapped
them
it
to
up, licked
post
it,
the
and
whole
rubbed it down.
video.
That's
Yep.
why
When
he
I
don't
the
want to look at it, cause
man
he know
last
he
night,
did everything
Why,
that girl
so he
said
don't want
he
them to
did.
show it at all.
He
No, he
do.
didn't. Bright Star is right. He offered them money to stop. I mean, I'm sorry. They wanted money to stop it, and he wouldn't pay it, or he did. Was it that he wouldn't pay the money?
he offered
Um,
money before she
He wouldn't pay her
actually
enough.
demand money. He offered money and then he asked them to air the video in the article that I read last night.
there you go. Yep, that's when I seen this news.
Wait, so he asked for that?
He want us
He
all.
asked them
He need to be
to air
seen.
it.
That nigga need to be
We
seen.
don't
That's
want
what
any
that
to be
is.
watching it. I don't think we need to watch it. He need to watch it so he can see what he need to do to help himself.
That
Okay.
nigga need to be seen. He needs some pointers.
Right.
That's
Like,
why he asked for that. He want that help.
ain't no way somebody gonna tell me they got a video of me and I'm not gonna see what they talking about. No, because I already had that happen. Somebody
Look,
tried
You
to say I
already
was
know.
something where and sent the
Mm,
video to my
Hey
mama.
man. Hey
I
man.
was mad when I
All I'm
seen this
saying
article.
is,
So I was
I
worried.
trust
I
to know
was
what
on
I'm
his team.
talking
I was like,
about.
he's gonna do this, and then I was seeing this stuff last night. I was like, oh my god,
Mm-mm.
another one.
Mm-mm.
Before we
Another
move
one.
on, I also do want to say I think that this also could be a trend because they are trying to tear down all of our most powerful black men. If you
That's
can't,
right.
exactly.
that is
Yeah.
also
That's right.
Exactly.
going around.
Keep
So
falling
Or
like a damn dummy.
maybe
They
he
keep
was
falling in that
adjusting.
damn trap.
Yeah,
They already
yes, he
see what's
was
happening
adjusting. Yeah, yeah,
day after
maybe
day
he's
after day.
adjusting all along.
Okay,
That's
let me
exactly
speak
what they
right
do.
quick.
Just walk
I'm gonna
up.
say
They're
my
like,
okay,
piece.
yeah.
let Leah Ward say her piece, y'all.
Say it
Ahead.
again.
So I'm gonna just, pretty man on what's been said. Yeah, he fall into the trap. Yeah, it seems to be a trend. Yeah, it could be just a setup and all that stuff. But what the thing is, they don't be paying attention to is like, or you
Do
have
that.
you have power. You have plenty of
Mhm.
people that listen to you, to whatever broadcasting and all that. So why would you ever feel like you're untouchable? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you in the limelight?
But
Why?
if you
You know
think
what I'm
about it
saying?
that
Behave
way,
accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a black man already targeted just for being a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like you get in the entertainment industry and you get up there and you feel like, oh, I'm invincible. I want to stop you, boy. Ain't nobody gonna touch
I don't think he thought
you.
he was
Then
untouchable. I just think he
when you
let his
least
guard down
expect
on
it,
the wrong person. And that's what happens.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
and
To
yeah,
usually
his head.
yeah.
yeah, that
great
too.
men,
All
their
of that.
downfall is women.
Okay.
but if y'all go
Their
back on
downfall
all
Mm,
is
of those
women.
that white
things
booty let them
from
poke.
what
That's
you
all.
Let
said
me
and
be
what
your
Sugar said,
downfall,
The
baby.
wrong
Let
kind
your
of
think
women.
boy
about the
be
fact
your
that
money.
this might all just be a scheme for him to get all eyes on me. Y'all
Could
think
be.
about
No,
that
you're
too.
not.
That's
It's
all I'm
plenty of
saying.
people with power
I
who've
don't
been
think
fucked
so.
with
I don't
because
think so.
they
You
stay
still
under
got
the
the number one.
radar.
You
They
did the
do
number
how they're
one in
supposed
history
to.
right now.
So
You
don't
can't nobody
know.
catch
I'm
them
not
numbers in the
doing this with you
podcast. You
right
still
now.
did.
But
You
if
Nope.
still
he's
getting
saying all
awards.
that, like
No,
he
I
know
don't think
better,
so.
he
Nope.
could do better, and he not.
Nope.
Think
Not
about it. He
talking to
might
you right
want to
now.
get more eyes on him.
I
That's
think
all
this
I'm
is one of
saying.
those
He might.
situations where it's another Jonathan Major
I'm
situation.
on the podcast.
But I think this one, I think Shannon might be a little bit slightly wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're using his history against him because that's how he gonna lose. Because he got a track record of this shit. Because if something go hot like this, he'll just, hey, let me touch a couple dollars, no harm, no foul, whatever you got going, I'm going about my business. You know what I'm saying?
Not this time.
Not this
Maybe,
time.
maybe so quarter, but I'm just saying as a black man, I'm just saying.
But you is right. that when they have a history of it, they gonna continue to do it. Now you got to play the stop me game.
And I
Throw me in
think
the jail.
and I
Don't do
think
it.
that's a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
keep doing it.
what Miss Sparkle was saying earlier too, and Miss Leah Wars was saying when you in the game, you playing with these folks, you on another level now. Yeah, you got some people that don't like you. Yeah, you people trying to take you down. Yeah, but that's been happening. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't no haters start overnight. It's been hating. People had to hate you to get there. Because trust me, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about you when you was at there. They were talking about you when getting people to pull up, how you was getting people to pull up. It's just sometimes we let our guard down around the wrong people. People see that, they take that as a chump move. They take your kindness for weakness,
Oh, G, you
and
always
now we take your faith
standing
from you.
up
You know
for
what I'm
these
saying?
men.